Today, I shall reveal different ideas to decorate your journal pages. Designed to transform a humble signature into a sanctuary of secrets and blooms. In our pursuit of the sublime, we often find that the beauty of a page lies not just in what is seen, but in how we layer the story of the garden upon the paper. Welcome back to Rosewood Manor Prints. I'm Asara, and we have reached the most exquisite chapter of our journey, the assembly of Signature 4, the Botanical Revelation. This signature is the heart of our floral-filled world, where beautiful blooms meet translucent vellums. We shall be exploring how to marry our clandestine pockets with delicate fuzzy cuts and storied stampings to create a layout that feels as though it were discovered in a forgotten library drawer at midnight. To keep current on the whispers of the ton, simply subscribe and strike the bell. It is after all the only way to ensure the footman announces the arrival of our next chapter the moment it reaches the parlor. If these designs have captured your heart, the Botanical Secrets collection awaits you in our Etsy boutique. Details are listed below. Or if you are viewing this on your parlor screens or television, let this QR code be your magic key. Simply aim your camera and click. The boutique doors are always open for you. Now, ensure your glue pots are filled and your lace is ready, for the gardens are about to reveal their secrets. Many of you have asked me to do a quick run through the page order before assembling the signature, so that way you can follow along easily if you wish. Of course, you can make your own page order. So the way I print these is I print the journal pages on one stack of papers, then I flip the stack of papers around and I print the background pages then on the back. So you will always have a background page and a journal page. So we will begin with this pretty background page here. This is going to be in the center of the signature. On the back side, we have the conservatory and the honeysuckle. The next page is the beautiful orangery or conservatory windows. And on the back side, we have the final botanical book and the hydrangea. And we have this page. How beautiful. And on the back we have the published author and the tulips. For those of you who like to immerse yourself in the inspiration for this journal collection, the lady of the manor is secretly publishing a book, a botanical book about flowers and so forth. And she kind of has to keep it secret because in the 1800s it was frowned upon that ladies of society would be actually working in the public eye as a public author. So that's why she has to keep it secret. So that's the little backdrop for this journal collection. But of course, you can make these pages your own and create your own story for your journal. So the next page here is this beautiful arch with the roses. And then we have here the beautiful arrangement here and the pansies. And then we have here an outdoor shot with the little greenhouse in the back, some garden tools. And we have Lord Barnaby standing guard in the conservatory and the pretty forget-me-nots here. And I always like to add a lined page, and this one is from the floral lined paper pack that is separate. And in the background, we have here the background page, one of the horizontal background pages. And we simply turn it over like so and fold it together into a signature for your journal. For this journal, I'm using the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide in frayed burlap and also some rustic wilderness. So let's begin with the first page here. So the storyline is that this lady of the manor is becoming a published author, and I have included in the collection a letter from a publisher to the lady, to the Honorable Lady Rosewood, confirming that she is going to be a published author and that they want to publish her manuscript. So to make the story more real, I'm going to include that here in the cover page, and I'm going to make this a nice pocket here. And what I'm using for this is one of the envelopes from the collection, and I'm simply fold it here on the score lines. I always like to put a little notch in as well. To close this envelope, I have here a wax seal. And to attach the wax seal, you can't really use normal glue to attach it, because it doesn't adhere to the, it doesn't stick to the wax seal. So what I have here is specific stickers that you can order online that have that right adhesive that actually connects to the wax seals. So you have here the full circle ones, but because I want to use this as a closure that I can open and close, I'm only using half of this circle sticker. So now we have just half of the sticker on this wax seal. I like to create the first page of the signatures according to the theme within the signature. This final signature, Botanical Revelation, is all about this lady of the manor being a published author. And so I thought it's quite fitting to put the letter of the publisher right in the front. So let's attach this envelope. Let's add our letter. There. Beautiful. So this is the opener to our signature. Always like to have some writing space in my journal. So to keep this lined page clear, I have here a page from the vertical background pages, and I'm going to make this into a flip out pocket. So that way you can use the writing space, but also you have a nice pocket here. And I have here this little journaling card as well. Yeah, one of the fuzzy cats here. And here's our flip out, our journaling card. And so for this page here, I will be using our little pop-up pocket that we made in our last video. And I'll have this video link below on how to make this beautiful pop-up card here. Isn't that wonderful? I love it. It's so neat. So let's attach it to this page here. So this here is a cutoff from one of the envelopes. It's one of the flaps that I kept as a scrap, and I simply put a notch in it. And so now it's a little pocket. And one of our fuzzy cats was right in here. Nice journaling card here. Nice tag here. Lace. So for this page here, I'm going to make a little lace window, and I took a piece of scrap paper and I do a rectangle on it. And then I'm going to take my craft knife. You can also take scissors if you wish, and cut out our window. So next we want to add some lace to this window. And so I'm going to cut this to size a little bit more. So we always want to make sure we have enough around it so we can glue it properly. So now we have here our lace window, and now we're going to glue it here and leave it open on this side. So I have here this postcard that we'll be adding in here. It's our published manuscript page. And we have here our lace window, our postcard here. So here we are going to make a fold out, because I always like to add a little bit more journaling pages to it. So here we have a piece of the lined paper pack, and I simply cut this to size, and then I folded it like so. So I made this a pretty wide journaling page, so I have only at one fold here, but I always have my flaps. So always make sure you have your flaps here so you can attach it to your pull here. So this is a piece of the vertical background pages that I will be using as a pull for this. It also has a nice journaling space. And so we have here our pull. And here we are at the conservatory, where we have our fold out here, this way, and this way. And we have a little surprise here, a little surprise plant here. Stay with me, for the most enchanting arrangement is still to come. In a few moments, I will show you how to layer different pockets and imagery to create a depth that mirrors the great conservatory itself. If you wish to master the art of ethereal overlay, you will find this next technique most revealing. So, and here we are going to make some flips. So this is our first flip. And here we have flip number 2. And here is our page at the conservatory here. And we have our flips. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Beautiful. And so for this page, I'm going to add one of our seed pockets that we made in one of our videos. And this video is linked below, of course, as well. So this is our seed pocket. It's a real seed pocket. You can open it and put seeds in it and write some notes on it in the back. So here we have our hydrangea and Queen Anne's lace cards right here, journaling card. And then we have here our seed pocket. And another journaling card. Here we have our beautiful tulips and our arch. And our other tulip card is right in here. And I added some dimension with these lampposts, so it creates a beautiful visual here. And so what I want to do here is I want to do another little flip, but I'm going to cut out this here, this arch, so it is a real walkway. And then we'll add a little vellum. And so I've changed out this little card here because that goes better with this background. So, and here we have our arch theme. And we have our entry, our gate here with the lamps and our card here. And then here we have our little window, some reveal here. So we have here our card, and here I'm going to add our hidden paperclip with the secret pocket that we made in one of our videos, and that is linked below, of course. And there's this page. We have our hidden paperclip here, our card, and our card here, the lace pocket. And here, again, we'll make a little flip to preserve our writing space here. And so here we have our lace pocket, our hidden paper clip, our flip out,
a card.
And there it is, the botanical revelation, fully unfurled and ready to be tucked into the heart of your journal. I hope these page ideas inspire you to let your own creative gardens flourish with wild abandon today. This coming Tuesday, we shall complete our journey by crafting the journal cover and our beautiful layered tassel. We shall wrap our secrets in silk and blossoms to ensure they are guarded with the elegance they deserve. You simply can't miss the final crowning of our botanical masterpiece. Until Tuesday, I remain yours in lace and ribbons and with much love, Asara. Good day.